what it's like to have Asperger syndrome, high functioning autism. What's up, guys? My name is Mark Russell. And I finally decided, you know what? I think I'm going to just perhaps, um, I'm going to maybe go public with or start talking about maybe some funny Asperger stories. There's a joke by Jack Handy. Coincidentally, my wife is named Lori. I think his wife may have been named Lori also. And I've always related to Jack Handy because some of Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy, and to a certain extent, his joke symbolizes Asperger's in a lot of ways. The joke and in a lot of his jokes, but this one was kind of funny. Lori got offended when I used the word puke, but to me, that's what her dinner tasted like. And it's like that captures Asperger's in a lot of ways. Asperger's syndrome, high functioning autism. I don't have a super awesome ability to read social cues. I get very, very lost in like, if it's a financial argument, you know what? I get lost in a lot of negotiations, whether it's my employees or whether it's negotiating with, a business deal. I have a hard time seeing where people are emotionally. So what we're going to do, if you want to hear some of these stories, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm going to start talking about some of these, I guess you could call them embarrassing moments in my life. Like with Asperger's, like the logical answer just is the answer. Like a lot of times you just don't see, the cultural norms in things. You just don't see it. And the gift can be a curse, but the curse could be a gift also. I think, like they talk about possibly Bill Gates has high functioning autism. I would think Zuckerberg might as well. He's really awkward socially, but really super smart guy. Very successful in certain aspects. Like it's kind of funny because Zuckerberg like put code into social, like it seems to me like he couldn't do social interaction very well. So he decided to try to program it and was wildly successful at it. Here's what I'll say. I'm going to start posting this. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment, share it, or, leave a comment about different times you've had. But here's one. I remember I'm going to start with one of the most embarrassing moments. And I have another football story, but I'm going to do this one. This one was really freaking funny now that I think about it. Check this out. And Brandon Darnell, Greg Payton, they may remember this, my buddies on Facebook. So, man, I would freaking go so hard during football. And I remember this one time. In fact, Brandon might have been on the other side of the football team with me as a defensive. I was defensive end. Actually, he was defensive end too. But anyway, we were hitting so hard this one day in high school football senior. I was mad that day. I was super mad. And I was just I was defensive end and just laying in on every run coming up against this guy. And I think Brennan was offensive end that day. Anyway, coach stopped everybody. And he said, you guys, if half of you would try as hard as Russell does on this football team during practice, we'd be winning games. Russell, at the end of practice, you ain't got to do bear crawls. You ain't got to do extra. You can hit the showers. You ready for this? So at the end of freaking practice, I was like, oh, cool. Thanks, coach. Like at the end of practice, everybody stopped. They go, okay, bear crawls. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's time for me to go hit the showers. And I still remember walking up the hill all by myself, like going, wow, this feels a little awkward. I'm not so sure if I'm supposed to be leaving everybody up the hill. And they're all doing it. And when we got up to the top, or when everybody got up there, like his name was Sean Hines. Sean walked up to me. He's like, Mark, you weren't really supposed to leave. And I didn't know, dude. I don't know how to navigate that stuff. It was so awesome. I was like, yeah, that felt really weird. Okay, that's just one. We're going to keep on talking about funny little Asperger stories of like, this is just times in my life that I've had weird relational navigations. Let me hear yours in the comments. Like, subscribe. I think this is a much needed outlet, at least for me, to talk about it. And if you have a funny story, share it. All right, y'all take it easy. Bye.